My name is Eric Jones, PGA professional and World Long Drive champion. This FAQ answers the question, what's the best way for me to practice? Let me answer this question by starting broadly and then getting a lot more specific. First, let's assume that the reason you practice is to improve your scores. The smartest way to practice then is to work on the areas of your game that'll provide you with the biggest payoff. That means you need to know the current state of your game, your strengths and your weaknesses, and where you're losing the most strokes. Identify the areas where you're losing the most strokes. Generally, we look at 5 areas of the game: driving, fairway play, scoring clubs, that's inside of 100 yards, greenside shots, and putting. If you're like most mid-handicap golfers, the 3 areas where you should probably focus most of your practice time are going to be putting, short game, and driving. That means you need to know how many putts around you average, how many times you get up and down from around the green, and how many fairways you hit per round. Good idea to start keeping track of your stats. Once you know your statistics, you can then set very specific goals for each area of your game. Now you know what to practice, and you have goals to help you measure your progress and stay motivated. The next part of smart practice is to divide your practice time between technique improvement and shot making. These are the 2 aspects of game management. Spend 50% of your time on technique improvement. Spend 50% of your time on shot making. When you work on technique, use specific drills designed to focus on that area of the technique that you want to improve. Rotate through your drills in 5-ball sets, zeroing in on mastering the correct movement of the drill rather than the outcome of the shot. Spend the other 50% of your practice time on shot making. Now, shot making could be anything from changing the shape of your shots, draws, fades, straights, highs, lows, changing the trajectory. Shot making also involves consistency practice, where you challenge yourself to see how many drives you can hit into a fairway, or how many shots you can hit within a certain distance of a target. With shot making, remember, there's always a target involved. After all, that's how it is on the course, right? I hope this will help you change your practice sessions for the better. Work on your self-awareness, that's your internal feedback system, then work on your self-regulation. That's your movement change. Work in 3 or 5-ball sets, rotate through at least 3 sets before you cycle back to your original drill, and practice random block practice. It's the fastest way for you to learn new technique or improve your existing technique. I'll see you down the fairway.